Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am leaving. It's Saturday. I got called into work today, so I got to go to work, and I actually had to fix something, and then I think I'm just going to camp out there tonight. I'm not going to even bother riding all the way back. The wind is really horrible today anyways. Oh, that wind is atrocious. It is something else today. I thought the wind in Colorado was bad. No, it's pretty bad here too. All right, I'm about ready to turn down that road right there and head towards work. But yeah, guys, I've been getting a lot of comments on my channel. I want to tell you that you don't need to worry about me, guys, okay? I know it looks like I'm having a horrible time because of the fact that a lot of people are like, oh my God, you're living in horrible conditions. Oh my God, it must be very tough. And they feel sorry for me. And yeah, it is kind of an irritating situation sometimes, no doubt about it. But you have to understand that I've been through a lot worse, okay? I've been on tour and lived in a lot worse conditions, okay? I've been out on the road for months at a time, guys, living out of a tent, having to camp under bridges, okay, and having to camp in severe weather, thunderstorms, hailstorms, all kinds of things, guys. Believe me, I've ran the gamut on bad weather. I've been through bomb cyclones, I've been through hurricanes, I've been through, you know, very severe, you know, supercell tornadoes almost. I haven't been in a tornado, but I did see one off in the distance, right? So I've seen all the bad weather that anyone can possibly see. I've been through earthquakes out in California, but I've been through it all, man. And I've camped in a lot worse conditions than what I am in now. Yeah, I'm getting older, and yeah, it does suck when the rain gets in your tent, like I said in my last vlog, but at the same time, it's not that bad, okay? It's nothing I can't handle. Believe me, I'm not gonna put myself in something I cannot handle. I have to know I can handle it. Also, I'm very prepared, okay? I always take too much stuff with me a lot of times on a lot of my bike tours because I am prepared, okay? There was a time when I actually rode through Yellowstone National Park, and it was at the end of September, and I did a tour around all the, you know, the southern loop and the northern loop, and a lot of cyclists, especially touring cyclists, would load up really light. That was the thing with touring cyclists. They wanted to go light, super light tent, super light everything, you know what I mean? And there was these two girls that came into the campsite because you had to stay in designated campsites in that Yellowstone National Park. You couldn't free camp. These girls had a campsite right across from mine, and they pulled up on their bicycles. They didn't have that much gear with them. They unload their super light tent with their super light sleeping bags and their super light gear, right? And yeah, I'm sure it's nice when you're riding down the road during the day. But I know from being in plenty of mountain situations that the weather can change abruptly. 1 minute you might be perfectly fine, 70 degrees, 80 degrees, and it's sun shining, and then the next minute it could be dropping well below zero and you could be freezing to death. Now, if those girls had that happen to them, if the weather abruptly dropped and there was a blizzard that just came in unexpectedly, even the weather didn't predict it, they would have froze to death. As it was then, the weather did drop down quite a bit for them. It dropped down into the 30s, almost close to freezing. I had my military sleep system. I just added the extra layer onto it. I was snug as a bug in a rug. I got up that morning and I was up, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I was packing up my stuff, and they got out of their tent and they were sitting by the picnic bench, because each campsite had a picnic bench, and they were like freezing to death. They were like they froze their butts off all freaking night. And that is what I'm saying. I am prepared for unexpected things to happen, especially when I'm camping and bicycle touring and all that stuff. Lots of people aren't, guys. Those girls weren't. They weren't prepared. And if the unexpected, like a massive freak blizzard happened, they would have been in serious trouble. And that's what you're gonna find out with a lot of people. They are not prepared for the unexpected. I am prepared for the unexpected because I know what can happen out there, because I've been in all kinds of situations. You don't have to worry about me, guys. I'm perfectly capable of dealing whatever nature has to throw at me. And if I'm not prepared to deal with it, I can recognize that. I can make sure that, you know what, I'm not gonna deal with that because I don't think I'm prepared, or I don't think I have the right gear, and I'm not gonna take the chance. Okay guys, I made it up to work. I got my work done. It actually wasn't that hard. I only had a quick adjustment to make. God, having to ride 20 miles or 21 miles all the way here for just a 10-minute adjustment seems like it ain't worth it. It actually is worth it, because obviously overtime pays like $50 an hour or something like that, so I'm not complaining. I was actually looking at the screen and my God, dude, my freaking nose hairs are getting out of control. So it's like, it's amazing how you neglect standard grooming when you're homeless. But believe it or not, I do get a shower, I do brush my teeth, I do all that stuff. I know people look at my teeth and probably think, oh, those are gross, but my teeth have been discolored since I've been a kid. Do I care? Not really. It's gonna rain tonight though. That's one of the reasons why I'm gonna camp out here tonight, because I don't feel like setting up the tent in the rain. And I certainly don't feel like my tent leaking again. Now I've got a couple of things that I'm gonna do to keep that from happening in the future. I do have better tents, like my military combat tent or my Dragonfly 2-person tent from Nemo. Those tents don't leak, okay? But they take some time to set up. Most of the time, most nights, I just wanna pop something out, flop out my sleeping bag and go to bed. I don't wanna have to set up a whole camp or set up a whole complex tent. So anyway, guys, I'm going to cut the video here. If you guys have any comments or questions, leave it down in the comment and question section and I'll try to get to it. Leave a like on the video if you like it, guys. I want to try to get this channel up a little bit, but I also want to get my other channel making content, so I'm going to do that as well. And I've got another channel that I'm working on right now that I'm going to talk with you guys about very, very soon. I hope you guys have a great night. I'm going to get ready and go to bed, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.